guys, welcome back to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new, my name is Ashley and I'm so excited to have you today. I'm going to be filming for you our fall evening routine. So this is going to start off with like dinner, it's going to be our evening cleaning routine, it's going to be our bedtime routine, so definitely make it till the very end so you can see what our entire evening looks like. I also wanted to let you guys know that this is a collab with FancyThatwithCandice. She is so cheerful and happy and it's so contagious. So definitely head on over to her channel after watching mine and let her know I sent you, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself real quickly.
Hey guys, I am Candice, and over here on my channel I do a ton of cleaning motivation, inspiration, trying to get you guys pumped up, motivated to clean, declutter, organize. I also am super passionate about home decor, so you will see me do a lot of that around my house. You'll also find cooking on my channel, and everything that I do is so easy, simple and affordable. So that's what I'm all about. I would love to meet you guys and have you come on over as soon as you're done watching Ashley.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started on my evening routine, and I always start off by touching up my makeup and just fixing my hair. I like to look put together before Chase gets home from work, and I know he's gonna be calling soon, so I like to just run into my beauty room and freshen up just a little bit. Next thing I like to do is a little speed clean. So when Chase comes home, I like to look put together, and I like for our house to look put together. Obviously Chase could probably care less either way. He's very easygoing. This isn't something he like expects from me, but it's something I just like doing. So he comes home to a clean and just happy and calm atmosphere. He's been at work all day, so I feel like this is just the least I could do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head into the kitchen and get the oven preheated. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys have been around for a while, I don't like to cook. I don't cook often, so I think that's why I try to keep the house clean and stuff like that, because I lack in this area. But I've been getting these pre-made meals from Sam's, and all I have to do is like put them on a pan and cover them up and stick them in the oven. So they have been a game changer for us. I feel like we've been eating at home a little bit more, so these have been super helpful. So tonight, this is just what I'm going to be working on for dinner. Just in case you're a Sam's Club member and you're interested in these, they're only like $9.98 and it's 4 servings. Like me and Chase will only eat half of this and then we'll both have lunch the next day. So if you don't enjoy cooking or just need a quick and easy meal, I feel like this is a great one. Once the oven's preheated, I'm going to go ahead and stick the meal in there because it takes, I think, close to an hour, so I like to have it going before Chase gets home. And this is about the time that he calls. He always calls me on his way home, so I kind of have a warning. We talk about, are we going to dinner? Are we staying home? Where are we going? How did homeschool go? Just all of that stuff. We can probably have a pretty deep conversation before he even gets home because sometimes it's crazy. And then around this time, we have a new puppy, so he gets fed more often. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed him before we start dinner. And just in case you guys are wondering, Tiger free feeds, and his bowl is in the laundry room with like a cat door on it, so he can eat anytime that he wants to. But with George, he would eat all day long, so I just have to set his bowl out 3 different times throughout the day. Right about this time, Chase gets home and dinner's ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. It is so good. Me and Chase both love it. You'll see I'm just making 2 plates. Savannah doesn't eat anything with like ground beef in it, so we'll just make her something separate. But these mashed potatoes and meatloaf is amazing, so I highly suggest it if you guys are looking for an easy dinner. We like to sit down as a family and eat together. If we're home, we're going to sit at our dining room table, or if we're out to eat, obviously we're sitting in a booth or a table together, but we like to just talk and share how our day's been. We really enjoy this part of the evening. You can tell the dogs they are underneath us because they're a part of the family as well. Okay, now cleanup mode's gonna start. I am definitely not one of those that can wait to clean up the kitchen once their kids go to bed. First off, we're early eaters, so it would be out for several hours before we go to bed, and we kind of go to bed late. Savannah's homeschooled, so we don't have to go to bed super early. So I like to just go ahead and do it afterwards. You can see right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the leftovers and put them in containers so we can have lunch for the next day. I love any meal that I can cook and have lunch for the next day. I think that's a win-win, especially when you don't enjoy cooking, so I'm going to work on that real quickly.
Time changes everything, and everything will change.
You can tell here I'm going to go ahead and cut up the meatloaf. I just feel like it's easier to heat up the next day, so I like to just go ahead and chop it quickly so it's easier and it heats more evenly when we go to heat it up for lunch. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put the lids on these and stick it in the refrigerator.
I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile. I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart.
Now I'm going to go ahead and get the dishes started. If I need to unload dishes, typically I do that before I start dinner, so I know if my sink's going to get full, I can just put them straight into there. So I'm just going to go ahead and rinse off everything that's dirty and load the dishwasher. If I need to start it, this is when I'll start it, because if I can get it finished and unloaded before the next day, that's ideal. It doesn't always happen, but that's kind of what I strive for. And so as you can tell, when I'm cleaning up the kitchen, I do everything. I'm not just putting the food away. I'm going to go ahead and get it spotless so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the evening.
There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle, time changes everything, and everything will change in time.
So I always love to give my sink a good cleaning before we go to bed. So if I've cooked, I do it right after cooking, but if we go out to dinner, I just do this right before bedtime. But I just feel like, you have food in it all day, you're washing your hands. I feel like it can get super smelly if you let it. So I like to just clean it once a day in the evening and know it's nice and shiny and ready to go for the next day.
Stories, yeah, I've heard them all. So many big dreams got me feeling so small, but I found a thing, the most beautiful.
Next, I'm going to go ahead and work on my countertops. I know from this angle they don't look dirty, but I promise you there's crumbs on them. There's sauce from when I was scooping out on the plates. Plus, I just like them to look shiny, and I love, love, love the smell of this product. I use Jaws. If you're new and don't know, this is the granite top cleaner. I actually have a 20% coupon code right now down below in my description box if you're interested, but they're non-toxic, eco-friendly, pet safe, so I just love everything about them. So that's what I'm using to wipe down my countertops.
A minute goes by. Whatever happened, a hello then goodbye. So how can you know? Can you really be sure?
And now that my kitchen's clean, it took 10-15 minutes, and now I can enjoy my whole evening and not worry about it.
Every now, everything, tell me, come a time.
Now we're going to do a little fall tradition. So every year we put up Mr. Pumpkin, and this is something I've been doing since I was little. I always had a Mr. Pumpkin at my house, and so when I got married and had Savannah, my mom gave me a Mr. Pumpkin, and then my sister the same thing. And actually last year after doing this, a ton of you guys sent me pictures because you guys had the pumpkin head and you guys made your Mr. Pumpkins. So if you do that this year, definitely send them to me, email them to me, send them over on Instagram because I love seeing them. My mom loves seeing them. It's just so fun to share our tradition with you guys. So we just take an old outfit of Chase's. You can choose anything that you like. This is one we reserve for outside, so it stays in the tub, our fall tub. And we just take old newspaper and we wad it up and stuff it so that he looks nice and full. And then I'll show you how we set him up outside.
Listen up, every now, everything, tell me, come a time and again, let me.
Now that he's stuffed, we're going to go ahead and bring him out, and you can see we have that stake. That's how we're going to attach his head. But I'm just going to go ahead and put the pants down and kind of fluff it up. We're going to add his shirt. You can do it all different ways. I like to put the jeans over his boots and tie him, and you can kind of have them set all different ways. You can position them however. We also stuffed gloves so that it looks like hands are in there, and I can put them over, you know, the sleeve of his shirt, so he actually looks like a real life person, and he's super friendly. Some people get scared. Mr. Pumpkin's super nice. He leaves the kids candy, but you can see we just put the stick down in him, and then we set the head on it. Now my mom actually hangs the head from the ceiling, so if you don't want to do that, you can just dangle it down with like fishing wire. But this is Mr. Pumpkin, and we love him. Now if the lighting looks different, my camera actually fell over and broke while I was filming that scene, so the lighting's going to be off a little bit. If you stay tuned until the very end, I show it falling, so make it until the very end. But now we're out on a walk, and it was just a gorgeous night. It had rained a little bit, so there was a beautiful rainbow, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. Now after our walk and family time, Chase will always spend some time alone with her in the evening. I get Savannah all day long, so he likes to spend some evening time with her when she's not with her friends. And then you'll see here in a second, I head over and start doing housework, YouTube work, anything I can get done in a short amount of time. I like to just go when I don't have them and I know they're entertained. I can work a lot faster. So I'm gonna go ahead right here and fold some laundry so that can get put away and they don't even know it. Once it gets dark, I like to go ahead and close the house down, which to me that means closing the windows. I feel like a fishbowl. If not, let me know if you're the same way down below in the comments section. And then I head into my office and I like to pre-plan the next day. So I'll start making a list of everything I have to get done. I have a whole video on this, so if you want to check it out, definitely search for it. It's just my planning video. And then while Savannah gets ready for bed, she'll either take a bath or a shower, and she can do that all on her own. Chase will come in the office and help me because there's a lot of YouTube stuff I can't do on my own, or I need his help, so we're gonna tag team this real fast. And then after that, we'll take her to bed and tuck her in. We like to lay with her, we like to talk with her. I didn't show a ton of it, but we do put her to bed and kiss her goodnight. And then at this point, we're gonna take the boys outside one last time before we go to bed. That's George, our new puppy, so we're trying to teach him how to use the bell system because he doesn't know how to tell us yet when he needs to go potty. And then after that, we like to head into our bedroom and just get some time where we can talk. We like to watch The Office. We watch a ton of Netflix together. You can see George right there getting some lovin's from us too. Also, don't forget to head on over to Candice's channel, and if you guys like it, subscribe and let her know I sent you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed seeing our evening routine. I wanted to let you guys know that me and my husband actually have a vlog channel over... That was thunder, did you hear that? We have a vlog channel and it's Ashley and Chase. So I'll leave that link down below in my description box. That's where we do all of our day in the lives, finance videos, get ready with me's. This channel is purposely just for cleaning motivation, so definitely make sure you're subscribed to both. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.